talk is at the crossroads of tech and identity. After spending 18 years in the software industry, last year I entered an MFA program, immersing myself in an art environment. I made the decision to stop writing patents for software, to withhold my participation from technical communities, and to start making visual culture. Why did I go into voluntary exile from the tech world last year? To make work like the video art you are watching now. This is not exascale or quantum computing. It is not the world's largest data set. It is computationally unimpressive. Instead, it represents an art view of the television series Star Trek, a view that uses facial recognition to construct a conversation between the crew members as if they all had the screen time as Uhura. Unsurprisingly, doing this well takes more time than 180 seconds, but I hope you enjoy this excerpt. I've been both an artist and a computer scientist for many years now. The tech industries are more often than not composed of very driven people with education and backgrounds that exclude, among other things, any kind of culture that doesn't involve technology. In addition, or perhaps because of it, they remain stubbornly white and male. This is making tech culture toxic and needs to change. And this is not to discount the existing outreach to the wider cultural arena, especially the notable efforts in the fields of healthcare and education. 18 years ago, when I was first interviewing in Mountain View at a company that shall remain nameless, I made the mistake of bringing up my interest in art. This was a huge mistake. My interviewer confidently stated that the only culture you will find in Silicon Valley is in the dairy aisle of Safeway. Years later, I was shown the persistence of this delusion as a high-level manager and executives at a second nameless company cheerfully insisted that engineers, as a rule, do not read anything but code, and helpfully pointed out that taking pains with well-written and accurately illustrated documentation was pointless. There's been a long but all too sparse history of useful collaboration between the visual arts, computer science, and industry. From Xerox PARC to Bell Labs' participation in experiments in art technology, to contemporary artist and residence programs at Facebook and Autodesk. These funded residency projects are required if artists are going to make culture with new technologies. As I flit between the 83% male engineering ranks in the tech world and the 85% female design studio in my graduate education, I firmly believe that a combination of the two would be perfect. Integrating art spaces into tech economies is a required part of changing